WWE undercuts AEW out of a Meg Thee Stallion appearance, and CM Punk has lost his smile. This is Wrestling with the Homies, and today we are talking WWE Raw. Guess who's Zach? Still smell the blow on my clothes like Krispy Kreme. I was cooking the moles. It's your boy Qwan, the Don, and if you don't say the Don, you ain't saying it, right? And of course, I got my mans with me. My BFF, the coolest man in the world.
I know I can be what I want to be.
That's what we doing. That's what we doing.
What's good,
it's your
y'all,
boy
man?
Jay Cooley.
Yes, sir. We in here. What's good?
Are we in here?
We are.
I hate those phrases like that. We in a building. Like, no, we not.
Definitely in the house.
We in here. You feel me? Anyway, welcome back to Wrestling with the Homies, your number one source for daily wrestling conversation. We do this daily, Monday through Friday, every day. You know how hard that is,
man.
You know how hard it is to talk about wrestling every single goddamn day. Sometimes it don't be nothing going on. Sometimes I watch Raw or Dynamite, and it's just a plain old burger, no cheese, no ketchup, just patties and buns. But we still come on this podcast and talk about it. So you know what we deserve for that? A follow. Aaron a follow. Remember Aaron a follow?
Didn't he play for the Magic? Orlando Magic,
He played for the Magic. He played for... I know he was a UCLA boy. Before anything, he went to UCLA.
Aaron no follow. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, I brought it way back. But yeah, we deserve a follow. So go ahead and handle that for me, know what I'm saying? And please, like this video. Leave a comment. I know we ain't said nothing yet, but comment anyway. First. Remember that? Do people still do that? First,
comment first.
I hated that era. Oh my God. It's like first. Who cares if you the first person to comment on something? What are you doing?
Yeah, man. The internet is very, interesting. But you know how that goes.
Net. Anyway, what's good with you, Cooley, man? Got your jean jacket on again?
Hey, man.
My boy love his jean jackets.
I love my little denims, man. You feel me? But I don't know, man. Just been looking at Emmy reruns and stuff. I'm sick. I'm really sick. I really love seeing people get awards for, their art. So that's what I've been doing lately.
All right. That was beautifully said. I love seeing people get awarded for their art.
It's fire.
Cooley, who are you, bro? I feel like I don't know you.
It's fire, man.
What? Man, I didn't watch the Emmys because I'm not gonna lie to you. A lot of the shows that were nominated this year, I wasn't tapped in with them. Like Shogun, I know Shogun swept, apparently. I didn't see it. The new season of The Bear took home a lot of awards, but I didn't watch the new season. So
I watched the first 2 episodes. It's tough. I don't know what it is about this new season, man. It's like, I don't know.
The Bear is intense, dog. The Bear gives me anxiety watching it because it's like,
bro,
it always seems like a crash out is about to happen.
Yeah.
And I like to see the crash out, but the tension and the build up to the crash out is what makes me like, this is kind of a lot right now.
Bro, be shaking while you watching the episode. I'm like, y'all got Parkinson's or something? This is crazy.
For real. I'm over here sweating on the couch trying to watch an episode, like nervous. What is going on?
But it's a comedy, right?
Is it I don't know if that's a comedy, man. They call it a dark comedy, but it ain't really a comedy to me. It's kind of a drama, if we being honest.
Yeah.
And the homies on that show. Shout out to Lionel. Bro, L-Boy from Odd Future. He's really out here being an actor now. He was nominated. A beautiful thing to see. Because I remember seeing him running around on Fairfax and La Brea, and now all of a sudden he an actor? Getting awards? All right, shout out to you, Lionel.
Let us see it, man.
Right. LA is such a small place. I feel like I feel like we know everybody.
Bro, I remember this one time I was randomly, this is how small LA is. I was randomly at the Grove. And some dude tapped me and was like, yo, what kind of shirt you got on? I was like, oh, this is woo. And I look up, it's Glenn Plummer, bro. I'm like, what? What? It was so random. I would never forget I was with the homies. Like, this is probably 07, 06, right. 07. I'm like, bro, why is Glenn Plummer asking me what I got on?
Bro, I used to, like, when I was, like, doing, like, urban and stuff, the retail back in the day, I would help people. And I wouldn't realize who they were until I would put their phone number in to give them like rewards and stuff. And I'm just like, wait a minute, Pam Oliver, that name sounds familiar. Then I look up and it's like, wait, don't you do sideline reports for like the NFL?
That's crazy.
Like who? What? That's LA for you. That's LA.
Did he ever came in Good story?
Hell no.
Oh no.
Diddy came in. I'm running out the store. Diddy went down. It's bad. He got the Rico.
Yep.
He
Give
never
Rico
getting
to
out.
Vico.
It's about to get mad interesting though, because I'm sure Diddy got dirt on a lot of artists and people in the industry that we know and love. So it's about to get real weird. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah. And I see you've been, on your football really tough this season.
I have.
I see you was watching what, Monday night?
I was. Over Raw. I'm not gonna lie to you. I had to go back and revisit Raw afterwards though.
Okay. I didn't watch it because I don't care.
Hey, I mean, WWE clearly cares because these shows they putting on these Mondays, the past few Mondays, they ain't been that hot. Like last night was okay. Granted, Bianca Belair and Io Sky, they held it down. But aside from that, it was cool. It was cool. But going against Monday Night Football, you got to be more than cool. Because if you're not more than cool, we gonna all turn the channel and watch Monday Night Football.
Bro, the whole time I was watching, I was just thinking October 7th, please come faster. Like I need 2 hours, bro, because it was tough.
And you know what? So this episode of Raw, I feel like the third hour was what was hot because that was the hour that had the Io Sky and Bianca. The main event was hot, but that first hour when CM Punk came out looking sad, I'm like, okay, y'all not holding my attention. I don't know. Monday Night Football is in my ear, begging me to turn the channel. I'm just saying.
Yeah, man, bro came out looking like evil Peter Parker. I'm like, what is going on? Oh, brother,
CM Punk, man, I love Punk. But before we get into Monday Night Raw, we got to address the elephant in the room. I brought it up in the intro. I'm going to say it again. WWE has undercut AEW out of a Meg Thee Stallion appearance because apparently, word on the streets, rumor has it, Meg Thee Stallion was in talks with appearing in AEW. She recently chopped it up with Mercedes Moné at, what was it, Comic-Con or some Crunchyroll event or something? And apparently there were plans to bring Meg Thee Stallion in to maybe wrestle a match with Mercedes Moné. WWE heard that, and they went and grabbed her for the intro of SmackDown, which effectively shut down any AEW talks. WWE is out here moving like bullies.
Yeah.
How long are we gonna let them get away with this before we start pushing back? Because like I'm a WWE fan, I'm an AEW fan, I love both. But at some point, you gotta call out the real, bro. Nobody likes a bully. And right now, WWE is like trying to step on anything AEW does. That's kind of foul to me.
Well, I mean, apparently everybody do likes a bully because everybody loves Roman Reigns all of a sudden. And he's been bullying for the past 4 years.
But Roman is a fake bully. Like on TV, Roman Reigns is a bully. He made his family slaves. He was ordering around Sami Zayn, but that's on TV. But at the same time, we know that Roman Reigns was battling leukemia and we know he worked hard to get to this position. So that's a part of the reason why we love him. It's just not all him being a bully. But WWE is like really out here being cutthroat and trying to undercut AEW at every step. And it's kind of, I almost cursed. I'm sorry, but it's kind of messed up, bro. I mean, it's kind of foul. I know people say all is fair in love and war, and I agree with that. But at the same time, it's like, dog, can I do something?
Hell no, man. Keep doing your thing, Hunter. I feel like they've been going back and forth all year, though, because Tony was undercutting WWE with signing the free agents.
He's just doing what he got to do.
He was offering them big bags so they won't go to WWE.
Bro, if anything, it's WWE's fault that they got to offer these big bags because they fear losing their talent to WWE.
Well, I mean, that's what comes with it when you're a 5-year company. Like, you got to do what you got to do at the end of the day, and you got to fight the battle, with the giant. But, I mean, granted, Megan been in talks with Mercedes since before this AEW thing, so can we really say, because Mercedes was trying to do something with Megan like in 2021, and they were supposed to do something during SummerSlam, but it never happened. So that fell through.
Right.
So it's like, yeah, she wanted to do something with Megan at AEW, but you know how it goes.
They got beat to the punch.
So I mean,
they said, "Oh word! How would you like to have the intro to our most watched show?"
That's wild. That's really wild. But I mean,
It's wild, but it's also funny because it kind of backfired because people not digging it. So
yeah, at all.
Ah.
Yeah, man.
Meg the goddamn Stallion. And by the way, I saw Jamila, you my girl Jamila. I saw you in the comments though trying to defend that whole thing with the Rock and them grapes in his ass.
Whoa.
Look,
What'd she say?
I have the comment right now. I know this is not fan chatter, but hey, since I brought it up,
Oh.
let's get into it.
Oh, whoa.
She said, well, he didn't actually allude to that either. He might be able to pick up the grapes with his feet or his knees. I'm just saying, girl, I watched that clip. He was sitting there talking about, at children's party, I can do this. But if it's adult, then I can do this. He wouldn't precursor that with if it's an adult party, if it was just picking up a grape with his toes. Come on now.
Yeah,
he can do that at a kid's party. We know what The Rock is doing. He putting them grapes in the people's ass.
Yeah, man. Oh my God, The Rock is really. First of all, bro, you 6'5" and you like 300 pounds. That's just weird. What are you doing?
What are you doing? And not even to bring it back, but I just want to understand, how do you figure? Because you don't accidentally realize that you can pick up a grape with your ass. Like, that's not something you learn on accident. You don't just stumble upon a grape like, I fell down, I stand up, wait, it's grapes in me. Like, nah, it don't happen that way. That's something that you have to prepare for. So you have to lay out grapes, pull your pants down, and make it do what it do. I just want to understand how.
Woo, Rock is an interesting guy, man.
But I ain't gonna hold you. I would like to see it, Rock. I'm just playing.
Whoa.
I'm just playing,
bro, pulled a Meek Mill. Let me see it, Rock.
Said I pulled a Meek Mill. Cooley gonna try to get us canceled again. The Meek Mill gonna beat our ass. Get up, Rock.
Meek Mill.
Anyways. Yo, we are wilding today. We acting like it's a Friday. It's Tuesday.
We wilding.
Anyway, are you ready to get into Monday Night Raw?
Let's get it.
So let's talk some Raw. CM Punk opened the show, and he wasn't smiling and showing off that missing side tooth this week. We got angry, monotone Lance Storm CM Punk. He threatened to unalive Drew McIntyre. Next up was a certified banger between Sheamus and Pete Dunne. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Sheamus is like watching Sarah J. It might be ugly, but they're always going to give you the hardest working performance you've ever seen. Jay Uso told Braun Breaker he was going to dog walk his ass, and I just need him to hide Braun Breaker's spray tan in oil because it's getting ridiculous. My boy gets darker and darker every week. If Braun Breaker gets any darker, Triple H might stop pushing him. Speaking of stop pushes, the New Day continued to pretend they didn't have a whole ass 6'5", 400-pound black man running with them 2 weeks ago. WWE erased Odyssey Jones from the timeline the same way the Mandela Effect erased Sinbad's Genie movie. Next up, Bronson Reed and Braun Strowman had a Looney Tune-ass brawl. They did everything from break the ring. They put each other through obviously cardboard walls. They even threw black people at each other. No, seriously. Bronson Reed picked up a black guy and threw him at Braun Strowman. Sami Zayn showed up in a flannel and got jumped by a couple Europeans, probably for wearing that goofy-ass flannel. And then Bianca and Io casually gave us the match of the night. Priest and Old Dirty Dom had to follow the women, and surprisingly, they held it down. As much as I love Dirty Dom, that boy is mad average when that bell rings. He's like a Corday verse. It's cool while it's on, but once you've heard it, you kind of forget it existed. It's kind of like the New Day and Odyssey Jones. Why am I going to Odyssey Jones so tough? I wasn't mad at this show. Only one pack for Hunter this week. They kept me engaged from start to finish, and it had a couple of fun beatdowns and a hot main event. So, one pack for Triple H.
First of all, I don't know about engaged from start to finish because I was sleepy, bro. I was dozing off.
Can't be engaged enough.
I was like, what's going on? And then Bianca came and saved my life. Bianca and Io Sky came and saved the day. Yeah, I agree, man. It was good towards the end. We need to talk about Jey Uso, man. I'm starting to feel like Rikishi, yo. I'm starting.
You know what?
To feel like Rikishi.
So I'm actually on the other side of that this week because I'm usually with you. I'm like, yo, Jey Uso, he's side mission king. He's abandoning the main story just to go be an NPC. But I like the fact that this is actually a feud now. It's not just him getting the title shot because he won a tournament. Now they're actually interacting with each other. They're cutting promos back and forth. they're making it personal. Braun Breaker ended the show spearing Jey Uso. Jey Uso told him he was going to dog walk his ass. So I like that it's getting personal now, and it actually feels like a feud. But at the same time, we all know how it's going to end, and it's not going to be with Jey Uso winning.
There's no way Jey Uso wins the title at Raw, right? This is not like the 90s
No.
and 2000s where titles switch at every show. So I don't know, man. I don't know.
But we'll
see.
Can we show some love to Joe Tessitore though?
Yeah, he stepped up because the last one I ain't gonna hold you. I was like,
bro, he was kind of. I'm not gonna lie, not even. I ain't want to go there, but he was ass. Joe Tessitore was ass his first 2 weeks on the job. Certain calls he didn't have enough enthusiasm. It was just he was just at the announce table talking. But last night. Yo, he put his heart and soul into them calls. He was calling Monday Night Raw like it was a SummerSlam or a WrestleMania.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I see you, Joe Tessitore.
He did his thing.
I hate your last name. I hate his last name.
Tessitore.
Tessitore. But no, he was going crazy.
Yeah, he was going
did
crazy.
His thing, man. He might be the best announcer in WWE right now, next to Michael Cole, obviously.
Yeah, I don't really be feeling way like that, man. Like I don't know. I need energy. That's what I need. I need energy. I need that energy.
I feel like Wade gets the job. Like Wade is the guy who he plays the heel when he's on commentary. He's always going to kind of root for the bad guy. So when Dominic Mysterio is out there, he's sitting there, oh, it's Dominic Mysterio, the biggest heartthrob in WWE. Eat your heart out. And he's only doing that because Dominic Mysterio is the heel. So I feel like Wade Barrett serves his purpose. He might not be the best, but he serves his purpose for the face commentator to play off of. So I'm not mad at it.
I need that JR. It's gotta be Kane.
What we really need is that Booker T.
I need that.
We need that. I know a lot of people hate Booker T's commentary, but for me, bro, Booker T is hilarious. It's just
he like a Snoop.
The way he hangs onto his words. He'd be like, oh. Trick Williams.
Oh. But hey, man, Jey Uso, you know what he did at the end of that whole promo? He touched the title.
Whenever that happens.
And everybody knows, man, when that happens, you are not winning that thing. And I see a lot of people on X talking about why isn't the match at Bad Blood instead of Raw? First of all, this is not a Bad Blood. It's not a blood feud. So why would it be at Bad Blood? Like all the feuds at Bad Blood is blood feuds.
Yeah, that's true. Like they've only been interacting for a week and a half. We're not gonna give them a PLE match right away. Like, come on, man, what we doing?
And Bad Blood only has a 5-match limit.
Man.
And that's why Cody had to team him up with Roman Reigns and he couldn't defend the title.
Bro, all these matches all these PLEs got 5-match limits. Like what's the deal with that? Like, why are we only doing 5 matches for PLEs?
It's because Hunter want to come out in the beginning for like 15 minutes and talk.
Literally, you might not be wrong, bro. Triple H just want to hog some camera time. So it's like, yo, I'm only going to book 5 matches because that first 15, 20 minutes, that's for me to introduce the people and scream into the mic, are you ready? Like, what we doing, Triple H? But on the other hand, I can see the 5-match thing being a good thing because that just means that we get matches like Jey Uso versus Braun Breaker on Monday Night Raw. Or we get Carmelo Hayes versus Andrade on SmackDown. These matches that could be PLE quality matches on free TV. So it can work out. Yeah. It just sucks that once we get to the PLE, we only got 4 matches and then that's it. It's like, okay, where's the rest of the show? What's going on?
And I see they didn't have Drew scheduled for tonight. I wonder what that was about.
Yeah, apparently it was just a creative decision. It seems to me like last night they kind of just. It seemed like all the main event angles kind of took a backseat for the mid card angles last night. Maybe that's just me, but that's how I saw it. Because CM Punk opened the show, and CM Punk and Drew McIntyre, that's a very main event level feud. They opened the show. CM Punk said his piece for 3 minutes, and then that was it. We didn't see CM Punk again. We didn't see Drew at all. So that was gone. Yeah. And for the rest of the show, we just got mid-card matches. We got a dope women's match. We got the New Day building towards their eventual breakup, I guess. Because what's going on with that?
It's looking like it, man. Yeah, it's looking like it. Xavier was pissed.
So who do you want to see go
But
heel?
it's
Who do you,
looking like
who
Cinnamon.
out of Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, who should be the one who actually turns heel?
Okay, so I was always saying that Xavier was going to turn heel because, you know, he was always the one that was mad. But I'm not going to hold you. Kofi is really, you know, the outgoing one. So I want to see him turn heel. I want to see how he can do with the script flipped on him. So I want to see Kofi.
I don't know, man. It's for me. It seemed like Xavier Woods is a natural heel. Like when he was like running down on LWO last night and screaming on him in the back.
Yeah,
I felt it. I'm like, yo, he's selling this for me. I don't know if I can see Kofi doing that. Kofi's too damn lovable to be a bad guy. But Xavier Woods, he might be able to tap in with that dark side.
He said Big E. I was like, whoo.
Right. I love how they're
bro. I know Big E at home.
Right.
Like,
I love how they're still pretending that Odyssey Jones never existed though. Like I know he got a weird case and all
that's
that,
crazy.
so he apparently he's gone from the company, but address it. Like we saw y'all clearly with a whole 6'4", 400-pound dude with y'all for 3-4 weeks, and then he just disappeared. Where'd he go? Let us know. Say something.
Facts.
Don't just bury it.
Can we for another thing? Can we give Punk and Drew their flowers? Because two superstars, man, doing their thing without a championship being involved, man. True. And that's cinema, that's true. Man. That's cinema. You can't write nothing better than that. And that don't happen often. Most rivalries is always around the big gold. But you know, Punk and Drew doing their thing. I can't even remember the last rivalry that was so great that didn't involve the championship.
Yeah, honestly.
Maybe Taker and HBK, like
I can't,
like 12-ish, like later. But like the early days, of course, they was going after the championship. But like as far as Taker and HBK, I can't even think of anybody else.
Yeah, man. Honestly, I'm trying to think something right now, like these feuds that didn't involve the title, and I really can't think of any. Like
Bret, I think Bret Hart and Stone Cold. I don't think they had I think they had a rivalry, but it wasn't over the belt. I could be wrong though.
Hey, when it comes to Bret Hart, I don't know nothing.
That's crazy.
Y'all know me. I am not a Bret Hart fan at all.
Hey man, you know I'm always show Bret love because he's the reason why Stone Cold who he is to this day.
But hey, you touched on Drew McIntyre not being at Raw last night, and apparently is Wade Barrett and Drew McIntyre the direction going forward? Because did you see that WWE uploaded a Wade Barrett highlight reel or whatever on their YouTube? And usually that precursors everything that's to come. Are we really getting Wade Barrett versus Drew McIntyre at some point?
Yeah, Wade's coming out that suit, man. He's getting back in them clothes, man.
I'm with it. I'm with it. But like you said, Drew McIntyre wasn't on the show. Somebody who hasn't been on the show recently at all, the phenomenal AJ Styles. Now, apparently, a report has come out from Dave Meltzer. AJ Styles is completely 1,000% healthy. WWE just has no plans for AJ Styles.
It be like that, man. It's too much going on. It's too much going on. And that also happened. And also, Roman's back.
I mean, yeah.
Is AJ on SmackDown or is he on
Raw? SmackDown, so it's like
exactly. So it's like, dang, bro, they need to kill the brand split. To be honest,
hell
bro.
no, keep the brand split. No,
hell no.
Keep the brand. Just
kill
swap brand. I'm telling y'all. I said it before and I'll say it again. Send AJ Styles to NXT. It makes sense. NXT is on CW, so they're gonna have a whole new set of eyes on the product. CW is national TV. I know a lot of people aren't watching the CW right now because they ain't really got a lot over there besides reruns of Supernatural and that one show with old boy, the college football show. Yeah, All American. Like, ain't nobody watching that, but hey, every single TV in America got the CW on it. So that's going to be a lot of new eyes that are available for WWE to go out and grab. You ain't going to be able to grab all them eyes with Trick Williams and who else is over there? Javon Evans and Ethan Page. Like, we don't know these people.
Roxanne
Perez. us sickos, we got a whole wrestling podcast. Of course we know these people. America don't know these people. They don't know Trick Williams and Javon Evans and Ethan Page and Lexus King. They don't know these people, but you know who they do know? They know AJ Styles. Put AJ Styles in NXT and let him rock out. Apparently, the Motor City Machine Guns are going to NXT. Hey, put AJ Styles over there. Let's get it rocking. And then once he shows out, we can bring him back up to the main roster.
Bro, really just chilling. That's crazy.
Chilling at the crib with Gallows and Anderson. Yeah. Like, come on, Triple H, what we doing?
They might as well run that Styles and Cody back, because that was great, man.
Or just send him to Raw.
As far as
send AJ to Raw and let him feud with Drew McIntyre next or something. I don't know. But get him off SmackDown, because clearly it ain't shit for him to do over on SmackDown, especially with Roman Reigns being back and needing 20 minutes for promos. Like, obviously, somebody gonna get cut. So send him to Raw, send him to NXT, send him to TNA, send him somewhere. But he can't just be sitting at home. AJ Styles is too good to be sitting at home.
Yeah. Is Nick Aldis getting back in the ring?
Bro, it seemed like all these announcers and GMs are all just getting back in the ring. They've been teasing Nick Aldis' return for a long time now. And I'm with it. I'm down to see it, because a lot of people were upset when Nick Aldis signed with WWE as a producer anyway, because they feel like Nick Aldis can still go. So I'm cool. I would be cool to see. I'm down to see it. I want to see Abyss return.
Bro, look like Hugh Jackman.
You say he look like who?
Hugh Jackman. Bro, remind me of Wolverine every time I see him, bro. I'm like, look at this Wolverine dude.
Yeah, he got a William Regal swag, that little accent and all that. You know what I'm saying?
You said Abyss?
Yeah, I want to see Abyss return to the ring.
That'd be fire. He's been producing these shows. That'd be 10 out of 10.
Right.
So
bring him back.
Why not?
Bring him back. Have him do some hardcore shit. Maybe. I don't know. But I want to hear from the people at the crib. What did y'all think of Monday Night Raw? Was it 2 packs of mid? Was it hot? I thought it was aight. But you let us know in the comments, please. Anyway, let's get to my boy E Almighty. What you got for us for games today, brother?
Thank you for introducing me into the show. Today, we are playing Prime versus Prime. So we have a list of legends and a list of present stars. What matches would you want to see with both people being in their prime? So I have the list on the screen. We have legends: Ric Flair, Stone Cold, The Rock, Shawn Michaels, Hulk Hogan, Bret Hart, Mick Foley, Randy Savage, The Undertaker, and Eddie Guerrero. Then we have present stars: Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Kenny Omega, John Moxley, MJF, Cody Rhodes, AJ Styles. I'm going to put Swerve in instead of Kevin, and then Drew McIntyre. And
Damn.
Just because I'm like, man, we don't have none of the homies on the, you know what I mean? So I'm going to put Swerve in.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I mean? Just to mix it in, just to mix it up a little bit. But, So what match would you like to see and why? We're going to go 2 rounds for each.
Okay.
So I'm going to just start at number 1. So if we going with the Nature Boy Ric Flair, I feel like the perfect person for him to play off of in a match would be Prime Cody Rhodes, just because they both got that old school technical style. They got the blonde hair. One represents America in a real way, and the other one is just the limousine riding, jet flying son of a gun. I feel like Ric Flair and Cody Rhodes could have a 60-minute classic.
So basically, you just said you just want to see Ric Flair fight Dusty Rhodes again, like. Is that really?
Honestly,
right? Like,
I mean, it makes sense. The history.
Qwan?
It's a dream match, and the history is there. And dream matches are made better if it actually makes sense. Like, it's not just 2 guys thrown together. Ric Flair was used to go to war with his pops, so like, hey, let's go to war with his son now.
Cooley.
So me, I'ma go with Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid, and of course AJ Styles. Gotta see it. I feel like that would be a banger.
That's definitely the right choice.
Both high flyers. Shawn Michaels' in-ring work is incredible, as well as AJ Styles, so they match with that. And I feel like that will really be a classic, and it's definitely a dream match for sure. Indeed.
Not
to mention, Shawn Michaels is like the best seller of all time.
No, bro, honestly, looking at this list, imagine this. Imagine Mick Foley, the hardcore legend, versus Darby Allin.
Oh, wow.
Bro, somebody will probably pass away in that ring.
Yeah, that'll be nuts.
Ain't no telling y'all thought that cage match was something. Y'all got offended when y'all saw Swerve getting the needle to his jaw. Just imagine what prime Mick Foley and Darby Allin would do. Bro, we might see a baseball bat on fire. We might see thumbtacks with glass on them. We might see, it might look like CZW in there.
Yeah, you know
Mick
what?
Foley versus Darby
When
Allin.
you said that, I was like, really? But then when you say prime, yeah, like Mick Foley prime, he was a crazy person.
He was a savage.
Yeah, he didn't care about anything. Like, because in my brain, I still have the older Mick Foley where he was like, okay, let me chill a little bit. But no, you're right. Like 27, 30 Mick Foley and Darby Allin, that's wild.
Insane person. Cooley, who would you put Hulk Hogan with on this list? Because if we got to make a dream match from the legends and the present stars, Hulk Hogan is up there with the legends. Who would you put Hulk Hogan with?
I don't know, bro. Oh, that's tough. Oh my God, Drew McIntyre? I don't know, man.
Bro, I put Hulk Hogan with Swerve, and I have Swerve squash his ass.
Oh man. Ooh. Okay, so I'm gonna go with Eddie Guerrero at his prime with Kenny Omega. Yes. I was thinking Seth Rollins, but I'm gonna go with Kenny Omega. I really think that would be a classic, man. I don't know if anybody's seen Eddie, doing his thing at WCW.
Yeah.
But that boy was on a whole nother level. And then looking at KO right now, he's still on a whole nother level. So for sure. Both in ring is great. So give me Eddie and Kenny.
I don't know about that one, man. Like Eddie and Kenny. So the match would be great. Don't get me wrong, but like I'm looking at the list of people we got right there for Kenny Omega. We choosing Eddie?
Yeah, man.
Because Bret Hart right there. Bret Hart is right there.
Man,
Kenny Omega and Bret Hart will have one of the greatest matches ever.
I was gonna put Bret with Seth, but I guess because Seth, when his prime was crazy, like
yeah, that's true. That's true.
But I mean, Bret can go with either or. So
right. Give me. Let's see what I got. The Rock. Give me The Rock and damn.
I don't know.
I mean, obviously it's. I want to say Roman Reigns, but like that's so predictable. We all know we gonna get that.
I was about to say we're obviously gonna get that.
Yeah,
we're gonna get that. Give me The Rock versus MJF. Why not? MJF is probably the most talented new school wrestler on the mic, and The Rock is arguably the most talented wrestler on the mic of all time. So imagine the promo battles that MJF and The Rock would have. Because MJF ain't above bringing up the grapes. MJF is going to bring up the grapes.
For sure he is.
Yeah, I like that too because MJF would actually try to outcool The Rock as well. Like most wrestlers don't try to approach that, right? Because they're going to lose, so they go a different route. But MJF, I think The Rock could come out, and do all the swaggy things, and then MJF would laugh and just get swaggier.
Right. Literally.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, oh word, Dwayne, because I heard you can do some things with grapes. He'll pull out grapes out of a bag. Like, I brought some tonight if you want to show the people. Like MJF
I can
is
see
that type
that.
of dude.
Yeah, that
For
sounds
sure.
exactly like something he would say.
Rock would be pissed.
Right.
Ooh, this is a good list.
Rock would be
This is a good
hot.
list. This is a
Who would
good
you put the
list.
Undertaker with? Undertaker and Savage are two people that we have not mentioned yet at all.
I know. Dang, I don't know, man. Because I was going to put Stone Cold with John Moxley.
Yeah, for sure.
The Undertaker.
Taker with Drew McIntyre. That would make sense.
Know, man. With Drew McIntyre?
Yeah, they're both big. Both
Yeah,
big
but
men.
I like Undertaker with smaller guys because he works really well with them.
That's
just
they
me.
They carry his ass. That's why,
Nah,
bro.
because most of his match, like, when he had the match with Mankind, Shawn Michaels, there was smaller guys, and there was all classics.
Yeah,
so.
again, because they carried him, bro. You basically admitting that Undertaker couldn't like really get it done when he was wrestling the big guy. Like you wasn't digging the Mark Henry and Undertaker matches.
Nah, big on
Undertaker
bigs
and
is just
Kane.
weird. It's just weird to me. Yeah, I don't
It's
know.
just very slow. That's the issue.
Yeah.
When they're that big, it's very slow. It's like when the Andre the Giant and Hulk match is like we're watching it because of the spectacle, but nothing is happening. You know what I mean? Like they're just lumbering around the ring.
I almost feel like with a match like that, you need like the extra bells and whistles. For instance, the Bronson Reed and Braun Strowman match from Raw, they didn't really wrestle. They tore the ring apart. They went through walls. There was chairs and barricades. All that makes the match fun. But if it's just them going in there to really strap up and have a regular one-on-one, it's like, okay, what we do?
It's a wobbler.
That's definitely a wobbler.
It's a wobbler. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's everybody. Yo, who did you put? You put Stone. Who did you put? Steve Austin, or did y'all?
Stone Cold with Moxley.
Moxley,
that's
yeah,
a dream
yeah,
match. That's a dream match. We've been waiting on that forever. We never gonna get it, but
I don't know who we doing Randy with though. I don't know.
Randy Orton?
No, Randy Savage.
Oh, Randy Savage.
My initial thought was MJF, but we did The Rock, and that makes more sense to me.
Right.
Yeah.
Randy and Seth.
Roman Reigns.
Randy and Seth.
I feel like it would have to be Roman because Roman is the only one we didn't put with anybody.
That's true.
That's true. So
Randy and Roman.
Randy Savage and Roman Reigns.
And I'm sure that would be great too. Like honestly, that's a sleeper. I'm sure that match would be incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see Randy Savage doing all of his things and Roman just standing there looking like this clown. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
And then
Mr. Slim Jim.
Right.
And then we also got Elizabeth and Paul Heyman on the outside.
Right. So it's a lot of antics. First. Yeah, a lot of antics.
Yeah, that's a fun one. I ain't mad at that.
Yeah, for sure.
That's all I got. That is all I have.
Nice little. That was a fun little match.
Try to mix it up. Try to mix it up.
Look, got me on my Vince McMahon out here making matches. Nah, if it was Vince McMahon, he would have been like Roman Reigns versus Viscera.
Like what?
Man, I can't wait for that.
That's what we're gonna do tomorrow. We're gonna match C wrestlers. Let's get it. Let's get into minutia.
What would Vince do?
Yeah, we're gonna match jobbers tomorrow. See how that goes.
That's gonna be Gilbert versus D'Lo Brown. Which would main event Sunday Night Heat? I don't know. Let's find out.
D'Lo Brown. Brown.
It's the 17th, bro. We mad close. We mad close to that Vince doc.
Whoo! During his season too. During his Virgo season, they cold. But yeah, we almost here, man. I can't wait. I'm
excited. I'm excited, but I'm optimistic. Because I still, in my heart, don't believe that they really gonna get into it like they need to. I feel like it's gonna be a fluff piece, but
I don't know.
I did see a report that a lot of people were upset in WWE. Did you see that? I don't know if that was real or not. It was, so apparently there were people within WWE that was upset about how the doc turned out. But that could be propaganda just to like push the doc. So I don't know.
Well, Vince ain't had his hands on this one, so
right. But again, Netflix and WWE are in bed together.
No way. There's no way that Vince was in it and didn't have his hands in it. That makes no sense.
Exactly. Like, come on, man.
Yeah. He was
Cooley
in it.
falling for that okie doke.
Right? You've interviewed on set. You know how that goes. It's a full producer. Hey, okay, so this is what we're gonna do. Are you comfortable with that? Right? So he obviously had something in it.
We gonna open that back door though. So backdoor Vince.
Right. So, Cooley, I got some fan chatter. That wasn't Jamila Armstrong defending The Rock putting grapes in his ass.
Whoa.
This comment comes from Prince the Omega. And this comment was on a video where we were discussing Triple H having the executive producer credits at the end of the episode.
Hilarious.
Prince the Omega says, "This is a weird take. We all know how much he's done for the show and backstage to make it better for everyone. So give him his credit."
Bro, we're not giving him his credit. We're just pointing out the fact that he just does too much that revolves around him. Everything is about him. Like, come on, bro. We
love Triple H.
From Hunter.
We love him. Listen. This is a public service announcement for the people that are listening. Me, Qwan, and Cooley, Jay Cooley, the coolest man in the world, we love Triple H. We love what he's doing with WWE. We feel like WWE is more entertaining because of the hard work that he's put in. He's doing a billion times better job than Vince McMahon, okay? We love him. But there are funny, observations about Triple H to be had. If he's gonna put all the people who look the same into factions, we gonna call it out and laugh about it. If he's gonna put himself all on camera like P. Diddy, executive producer credits at the end of a wrestling show, which was something we ain't never seen on a weekly wrestling show before.
Yeah.
He gonna replace John Cena's voice with his own voice. He gonna call the new era of WWE the Triple H era. We had the Attitude Era in the past. We had the New Generation. And now all of a sudden we got the Triple H era. This is the only era that ever involved a wrestler's name in it. If we see things like that, we're going to have a funny observation about it, and we're going to call it out. That don't mean we don't like him. That don't mean we are discrediting anything he's doing. We still love Triple H, but some of the things he does is funny. So we're going to laugh about it. So calm down.
Calm down, man. Hey, listen. Triple H is going full Tyler Perry, and that's funny. Like, it just is. Like, it doesn't mean he's not doing a good job. It's just funny. Like,
it's just funny.
Why are we doing that? Like, who doesn't know who Triple H is? Executive produced by Triple H. What?
Right. And it just feels weird at a wrestling show because we all understand that it's episodic television, but they still push off the facade that is actual like combat. You know what I'm saying? So when you see executive produced by at the end, it's like, huh? It's like,
right.
It's like movie
Did I
credits.
just watch Grey's Anatomy? Like, what happened? Right? That's the issue. It turns it into a real television show when I thought I was watching a sporting event. And not that I really thought I was watching a sporting event because I'm accepting the kayfabe of it. Exactly. I thought we were all doing that. What's dude's name? Look, I like to get active.
Prince.
His name is
Omega.
Prince the Omega.
Do you understand what kayfabe is?
Do you?
Look, I'm talking like he's here.
Right. But shout out to Prince the Omega for the comment, though. I definitely appreciate you. We not like
sure. It's all fun
screaming
games,
on you
man.
with malice or nothing like that. It's all fun and games. But on this show, we like to have fun. So when we see things that are funny, we're gonna laugh at them. Like, we're not upset about The Rock putting grapes in his ass. We find it funny, but we're gonna talk about it because it's funny.
Yep.
I might bring that up every episode until The Rock cleared that up.
Yeah, the grape. That man named the grape. The grape. You're not The Rock no more, bro. You're the grape.
The grape. Come on, dog. You got anything more you want to get off your jean jacket chest before we get out of here, bro? He pulling out chains on us? What you doing?
I got this nip driller, you know what I'm saying? What I gotta get off my chest, man? As always, I'm excited for TNA this week. Wow, I've really been, tuning
TNA.
in, man.
Hey, don't you worry.
Don't you worry. They got a great thing going on over there. Don't you worry. But yeah, man.
We didn't talk about that TNA show a lot, by the way. Like,
oh yeah, Victory Road.
We just give some flowers to Speedball and Zachary Wentz for the banger they had.
It was a banger, man. It was a banger.
A banger. Shout out to
Great
PCO for being
wrestling,
old
man.
as hell and still doing his thing.
Yeah. I see his
We love to bring up TNA like when we got 20 seconds left of the show.
Yeah, we gotta, hey, next episode we gotta get into it.
We'll get into him. Look, don't worry. Like I said, this is daily wrestling talk, man. This is daily wrestling talk. If we didn't touch it today, we'll get them tomorrow. And on that note, don't you worry. We are getting out of here. I'll see you next time. Wrestling with the Homies. Daily Wrestling Talk. We out of here. Peace.
Peace.